Welcome in, Cancers. I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be your love reading for April 1st through the 7th. Now, we are having a full moon in Libra. Full moons are all about releasing what no longer serves you. And being in Libra, it's all about balance. So, balancing your emotions, your relationships, and all of that. Okay. So we're going to see what your challenges are. In the first row, I'm going to do your challenges, and then I'm going to do the energy that's around you currently, and then what you don't see coming in your future. Okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. If this does not resonate with you, make sure to check out your other placements as well. Your messages may be there. Okay? So let's get into this and see what Spirit has for you. What might be challenging Cancer in love, Spirit? What do you have for Cancer? What else do you have for Cancer that may be challenging them in love? You want me to take that one, and I'm going to do one more. Or two more. Okay. So, Cancer, the first card that came out for you is the Runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Okay. And your next card that came out was Healthy Choices, Self-Love, Self-Care, Being Happier, and Love and Life. Okay. The next card was Camera, Reminiscing, Making Memories, Learn from the Past, and Perception. And the next one is the Butterfly, Evolving and Growth, Next Phase, Healing Inner Child, Releasing the Past, which is the full moon that's coming up here on the 1st. I'm recording this on the 31st, so the new moon, mattered on where you're at, it's going to be the 1st or 2nd of April. Okay, and your last card is Soulmate, Soul Connection, Partnership, Soul Contract, and Life Partner. Okay. Let's see. So I feel like some of you have been running away from relationships, okay? And maybe it's, has been a healthy choice for you to do so until you are completely healed from your past. But a lot of you are also like reminiscing about the past, I feel. But Spirit is definitely, seeing that you are healing and that you're evolving. And I feel like they want to bring you in a soul connection because of it, okay? Because you have the soulmates here. But because we have the Runner at the beginning and the soulmates at the end, it's like in between this, you've been making healthy choices. You're definitely reminiscing about the past, but you're also evolving, okay? And maybe looking at the past is helping you evolve into something new. So, bringing you to your higher self so that Spirit can bring you in something that's more aligned with you and where you're at now, okay? That's what I'm getting. So let's see what tarot has. And this is going to be some clarification of where your energy is now, where you're at in life. Okay. And I consider these cards that I'm pulling as like clarifying the cards above. Okay. So I will do 5 cards across. There'll be one for each of the cards that Spirit brought out for you. Okay. Okay, Cancer, let's see what Spirit has to say. What is in Cancer's current energy now? Where are they at with all of this in their love life? I want to get a full cards across before I talk, but you do, they say take that one. All 5 cards across before I talk, but you do have the Ten of Cups that came out, the King of Wands. I'll get some more, Spirit. The Ace of Swords. What else, Spirit? I want to make sure my cards aren't upside down. And then you got the Five of Swords in reverse. And yes, I do take reversals. I take the cards as they come out. To me, if they come out in reverse, they're meant to come out in reverse because my cards are all upright before I start these readings. One more, Spirit. What else do you have for Cancer? What do they need to see? They say take that one. Okay. I'll be darned. Okay, so like I said, I have the Ten of Cups, which is happiness. It's like wish fulfillment. Okay. So, emotional fulfillment, happy family, family reunions, domestic happiness, stability, harmony, security, abundance, and the happy ever after. So I feel like some of you are just real happy where you're at in life right now, even though I feel like you have gone through some definite changes in your life. But I feel like you're calling in love. I think I'm getting you're ready. Okay, that's what I'm hearing is you're ready. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords here as well. Okay, I'm also getting, because the Ten of Cups came out on the Runner card, it's like you had to leave a situation to find your happiness. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So I have the King of Wands, which is it's about leadership. He's a leader, stability, generous, passionate, strong. This is also like the good marriage card, okay? So that coming after, and it's like healthy, it landed on healthy choices. So I feel like, and it's just the energy of the card, even though it's a masculine, it could go either way. It's just the energy of the card. But I feel like you have, because you have made healthy choices, you are creating now um, a stable ground to build on. Okay. And I think that's where you guys are at right now. Okay. And then I have the Ace of Swords, which is a new plan, success, um, new ideas, clarity of the mind, realizing the truth, visions. So this comes out on the camera. Okay. So if you're reminiscing, and you're wanting to make memories, you're learning from the past, and it's all about your perception. This is about the mind too. The swords are about the mind. Okay. So it's like you're getting clarity. Okay. Even though you may be reminiscing about the past, you're getting clarity on it all. Okay. And you're basically moving forward successfully. You're clearing your mind, you're making new plans, new ideas. Um, and then on the butterfly, the exploring or the evolving and the growth, the next phase in your life and healing the inner child, you have the Five of Swords that came up in reverse. Okay. And Five of Swords in the upright is, the lack of communication. It's self-sabotaging, you know, it's deception, defeat, and all of that. But because it came up and because it came out in reverse, it's to me the ending of that. Okay. You're not deceiving yourself. You're not self sabotaging anymore. Okay. You're evolving. And so you are now out of this. You're no longer in the upright in this self sabotaging defeat kind of mindset. You're actually out of it. Okay. Coming out of it, which is good. That's very healthy. Okay. So to me, you've gotten the clarity on everything that you've needed to move forward. You're building on solid ground now, okay? You you're definitely wishing for the 10 of cups, right? The happy home, happy family and all of that. But you're also building it and you're doing the healing to get there, which is key, okay? And then on the soulmates, okay, the card that came out is the 2 of cups, okay? And this is the Cancer card as well. And other signs that are coming out are Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, another Pisces card. So this is love and harmony, friendships, true feelings, close relationships with a soulmate card. Okay, so to me, in your current energy, you're definitely bringing in your soulmate. Okay, a divine counterpart, because you've done the work and you've done the healing. Okay, and this is like you're you're very, I feel like you're very determined where you're going, and you know where you're going because you're building on solid ground now. And yeah, 2 of cups, and the 2 of cups too can be somebody that's not your typical type coming in. Okay, um the 2 of cups is a great card for love, and it landed on the soulmate, and it is a soulmate card, so I really feel like you're bringing in your soulmate. Okay, you're definitely bringing in your soulmate, new plans, new clarity. It's all coming together, is what Spirit is saying. I just want to get one more row of clarifying cards. We're going to see where this is going. Okay, what else in Cancer's current energy? And then we'll move to the what you don't see coming. One more row, please, for Cancer, Spirit, and their current energy. What else do you want Cancer to know in their current energy? Whoa. So we have the Magician, the Knight of Swords. What else, Spirit? The Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. What else, Spirit? Too many. I don't want to take those. One more, Spirit. One more, please. For Cancer, current energy. And the Star. Wow. You're definitely calling in your divine counterpart. I'm completely hearing that. So you have the Magician, okay? So you basically have, the Spirit is saying you have everything you need. The Magician is master of all the elements, okay, of the deck, okay? Air, fire, earth, water, okay? You have it all to manifest and create the life that you are wanting to create. And that fell out on the 10 of Cups. So you have everything you need to create the life that you are dreaming for, is what they're saying. And then you have on the King of Wands and the healthy choices, it's seizing the opportunity. Courageousness, throwing yourself into it. But I'm hearing too that it's like coming in quick, right? I feel like this next phase is coming in quick, but they want you to not make any hasty decisions, okay? Because he's all about coming in quick, seizing the day, getting things done, okay? But it can also be rash decision making because things are happening so fast. Okay, so I'm hearing don't make any rash decisions, make healthy choices and continue the way that you're going. Just don't make any rash decisions, okay? And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is, patience, perseverance. Um, and I feel like somebody's coming in to offer you something, or you want to offer someone something, okay? And I feel like you've really been focused on this work of healing, maybe even with your business. And you've really been focused on being stable emotionally, mentally, financially. Okay. And source is saying, good job. Like they're just like, good job. You're doing good. Because then you have on the butterfly and all of this, you have celebration. Like I feel like spirit's celebrating your growth, and you should be celebrating your growth too. It's like this journey has been hard and you are now coming out of it, right? You're transforming, becoming another person. You're seeing things differently, different perspective. And now it's time to have some fun, to celebrate with friends, family, loved ones. It's abundance, pleasure, success, good things in life. Okay. And then you have the star, which is all about hope. Okay. It's like, and this is on the Two of Cups, right? It's harmony and attractive balance. It's a balance of everything, like in your life, is being balanced. Great love, given and received. See? And this is on the Two of Cups and the soulmates. So I feel like you're bringing in and you're calling in someone that is definitely going to be balanced and built on solid ground. Okay. This is beautiful. This is like transformation and growth and then prosperity because of it. Okay. And you're definitely calling in your soulmate. Okay. A divine connection. And it's going to be truly inspiring to you. Okay. You're going to be inspired by this person, and this person is going to be inspired by you. Wow, this is beautiful. I love this. This is really good. So bravo, Cancer. Bravo. Okay. Now let's just get for one last row of these cards to see what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Okay, Spirit. What else do we have for Cancer? What do they not see coming in the near future? In love. What do they not see coming in the near future in love? What does Cancer not see coming? Whoa. How many? Well, they're saying take them. You have the World. You have the Eight of Pentacles. So you have guaranteed success. The Eight of Pentacles is like you've been working hard. And some of you might have been working hard on your own business or at a new job. Definitely being and trying to get yourself stable. But the World being here is guaranteed success. Could also be travel. Maybe some of you are traveling for work. Maybe some of you are just traveling, period, for fun, to celebrate, to enjoy life. Whoa, that's too many, guys. Okay. Spirit, can I have a few more for what they don't see coming? I'll pick that one up in a second. Too many, too many, too many. Cards are jumpy and all over the place. Okay, that's good too. Oh, and those are, yep. Oh, I did that. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not putting stuff up in reverse. Okay, I'm going to put that there because the one that fell goes in between. Give me 1 second. Oh, the devil. Okay. So we have the devil. Let's get through this. So you have the world, which is guaranteed success. Okay. So some of you too, with the world showing up, some of you could be moving too. I'm getting some of you could be changing location. Maybe it's for your work. Um, because a lot of you, I feel, are concentrating on work too as you're healing, right? You're just trying to make a stable foundation to build on. And I feel like you've been at hard work with your healing and you're either, your business or um, the new job or the job that you already have. Okay, and then you have the devil, which comes in the alignment with the camera reminiscing about the past. And this just talks about, um, anything in excess. It can be about addictions of any sort. Um, it could even be, obsession, um, temptations, gambling, drugs, alcohol, all the normal stuff. But I feel like with the cards around it, it doesn't really concern me that much because I feel like that's something that you've overcome, right? I feel like you've been working hard to beat the devil, whatever that may be for you. We all have the dark and light side in us, so we all battle with things. Being on our phones too much. It could be anything, right? Anything that stops us from moving forward and from healing and from becoming our higher selves, right? But I feel like you've been working so hard with all the cards around on building a solid foundation mentally and physically that I'm not real worried about the devil being here. Okay. And then after that, you have the Page of Swords, which is, you're unconcerned about, I'm getting you're unconcerned about what people think anymore, which is good, right? Because this is your life's journey. You're the captain of your own ship, right? At the end of the day, you're the one who has to deal with your decisions in life. And I feel like maybe in the previous you were concerned about what other people might have thought about decisions you were making, and now you just don't care. You're doing what's right for you. You're making healthy choices, and stuff like that. So, and then at the end, you have the King of Cups, which is it's a masculine energy, obviously, but it's somebody that is like emotionally stable. So I feel like a lot of you have found your emotional stability, right? We all have masculine and feminine. And I feel like you're balancing both. Um, the King of Cups is somebody that doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He's emotionally balanced. So he knows how to articulate his life with his head and his heart. He has balanced both. Okay. And I feel like that's what his spirit is telling you. You have learned to balance everything in your life. Okay. And because of that, balancing the emotion and your head, using your intuition when you need, not caring about what other people think, and making healthy choices for yourself and the transformation that you have gone in or gone through, you are bringing in a soulmate, a divine counterpart that is really going to thrive in the life that you have created for yourself. Okay. So, Cancer, I hope that helped. I hope it resonated. And if it did, don't forget to like, subscribe, all those wonderful things. It really helps my channel and gets my message out there to people that may be in need of this type of information. And until next time, I'm sending you love and light.